Good evening, ladies and gentlemen, and welcome to the 2019 NHIAA D1 basketball playoffs, where tonight it is David versus Goliath. We got the number 2 seed, the Salem Blue Devils, taking on your hometown Goffstown Grizzlies, the number 15 seed. My name is Caleb Brown, and I'm joined alongside me by Scott Gross behind the camera, and joined alongside me behind Mike is my color man, Al Pern. So this is it, Al. This is what it all comes down to.
Well, this is what you play all season for, is to get to the playoffs, and because obviously this is going to be a humongous task for Goffstown. When you're the number 15 seed going against the number 2, very rarely does the 15 ever get through. But we all know that it's happened before and can happen again. One of the things a lot of people might not know, we were actually tied with Merrimack for the last 2 playoff spots. And Merrimack, even though we did not play them during the season, got the odds up on us for the tiebreaker. And instead of us going to Rochester, we're here in Salem. So it's a much nicer, shorter trip for Goffstown than where Merrimack's going over to the seacoast.
Yep, so thing is, Goffstown came to Salem early this year and lost a close game, lost by only 3 points. So that sort of gives a little bit of optimism for the Goffstown side, but anything can happen once you get in the playoffs. It could be a total reversal. So time for our intros.
Division I boys first round playoff game between the Grizzlies of Goffstown High School and our very own Salem High Blue Devils.
Notice a very impartial public address announcer.
A lot more enthusiastic than ours.
Classic learning experience. Student athletes in front of worked on all seasons in classrooms, tools like practice to be able to play here tonight. To encourage them to demonstrate good sportsmanship, both the license that you, our fans, must make this a meaningful event for our athletes by showing respect for your team, the opposing team, the coaches, and the officials working tonight's contest. We'd all like to recognize this is orthopedics, optimal sports therapy, providing sports medicine services to Salem High School, including daily athletic training services and game doctor coverage. Now let's get started with tonight's contest. First, for the visiting Goffstown Grizzlies, guard number 2, TJ Dutton.
Dutton, the junior, starting at guard tonight for Goffstown. Worked hard all season.
Guard number 5, Connor Heisen.
And here comes Heizak, our main guy, Al.
You know, actually,
Guard number 14, Robbie McGee.
they actually made a mistake. They're supposed to alternate the players in the introduction for the playoff games, but he may have not have got the memo from the NHIAA.
Yeah. So Robbie, the freshman, starting, and here comes Mike Judd.
Forward number 33, Jack Kelly.
And Jack Kelly, the sophomore, rounds it up for Goffstown.
Goffstown High School is coached by Ryan Cowan.
Now for the Salem Blue Devils.
For your very own Salem number 2, Zach
Garbello, the senior, wearing that headband. Miko, a junior. Big tall guy for Salem, a senior. And there's a big guy, Ben Laycox, one of the best players in the league in my opinion.
A lot of size on the Salem team. What's going to be really difficult for us under those boards tonight.
I agree.
Just let them know that, and then I'll update the score.
All right. All right, folks. So Scott has just informed us we are having a little bit of trouble with the scoring graphic, so we're going to try to do our best to keep updating you every time there's a basket. But, Al, this is what it comes to. Both teams work for all season for a playoff matchup. And
one thing that should be encouraging, when our last game we did on Goffstown Television was against Londonderry, who was actually one of the higher seeds in the tournament, and played them really, really, really tough, and actually had a lead for quite a bit of the game. We just didn't finish it off against them. So hopefully we can do a similar start tonight and hopefully have a much better finish.
All right, so this is it. Both teams work so far. This is what it comes to. One of these two teams is going to play the last game tonight. Salem wins the opening tip. And it come running right out. Quick, fast pace. Inside number 22. Out number 2, quick. Quick start for the Blue Devils. It's Laycox. Get it over to Burns. Inside the corner. Floater off the glass. No good. The follow, though, is good. But number 3, Trevor D'Amico. He gets the Devils on the board. It is now 2-0. Now here's Isaac. Stolen away, though, by Salem right there. Off the glass. No good. Another board. Quick start by the Devils. Another board, though, by Laycox. Out's no good. Isaac fights for that.
You can see right away Salem's size inside is causing a lot of problems for the Grizzlies. We're going to have to do a better job boxing them out underneath.
Here's Bugatti, I should say. Got to get over to Kelly. Kelly's going to call for travel. Jack Kelly, the careless turnover right there, and that's going to be Blue Devil ball.
Again, one of the things we've talked about every game is limiting turnovers, and again, against a team as good as Salem, you've got to really keep that to a minimum.
Down over to Laycox. Goss down in the zone defense. Up top to Burns. Floater by Burns off the glass. No good. And rebound out to Goffstown. We got to be over to Kelly. Kelly, floater, it's too strong. Quick possession, running over. It Burns. Off the glass, no good. Isaac fights for it. Over to Judd. There's Judd. Judd loses it. Gets over to Dutton. Isaac got to try a 3. That's going to be short. That's a good jump ball. That's going to be Goffstown ball.
There's a big mistake by Ben Laycock. When you're 6'6", and you get the rebound, you do not bring the ball down. You keep that ball high where no one else can reach it. Big
mistake there. Yeah, uncharacteristic, so Goffstown gets another chance. Kelly trying to get it in. Goes out to Dutton. Here's Judd. Judd. Floater off the glass. Mike Judd ties the game at 2. First bucket of the night for the Grizzlies, and this game is tied at 2. Here comes Salem running down the court immediately. Here's Laycox. Laycox is going to get hacked by Judd.
That's Mike's first personal foul, first foul on the Grizzlies.
So Laycock go to the line, first line tonight.
Goes on foul number 24, Mike Judd. His first, team first.
Knocks down that first one. So far, both teams still trying to feel each other out, Al. Not too much scoring so far. Yeah. Long on the second one, Isaac with that board. Isaac over to Kelly. Kelly out to Bugatti. Freshman. Down the lane. Oh, to Kelly. Nice pass. He's going to get blocked, but a foul.
Really good entry pass by Robbie to Jack. Just needed a little pump fake to get that shot clear.
Now Jack Kelly has kind of struggled from the line so far since time this year.
foul was on Zach Carabello. That's his first personal foul.
Kelly knocks down that first one. Kelly, the sophomore, ties the game at 3 on the first free throw. Or for that second one. Hits them both. Goffstown got the first lead of the night. It is now 4-3. 5:12 left in the first quarter. Goffstown still in the zone defense.
Good ball movement by Salem.
Excellent ball movement. No finish but for Salem down there. And Goffstown, it was over to Baghetti. Baghetti down the lane. Dutton almost loses it. And that's going to be out of bounds. They'll say, I'll go to Salem ball. Goffstown got a little out of control in that possession right there.
Again, I know they're trying to make some sharp passes there, but you really got to make sure of those passes. But you don't want to be turning that ball over. Oh.
Another layup miss by Salem.
That was Kyle Poulin.
Here's Kelly. Hard shot. That's going to be no good. Rebound goes out to Laycock. So both teams still trying to struggle, feeling each other out a bit. Right in the corner. It's going to be long. It's out of bounds. That's Goffstown ball.
Well, you always have nerves in the beginning of these playoff games, but it'll take them a few minutes to get unraveled, and I'm sure we'll see both teams settle down.
Goffstown fighting with some energy right now. Good job, pass inside. Turnover right there by Baghetti. Run down the floor. It's number 22, Kyle Poulin. And lead for Salem is out, up 5-4. That's going to be out of bounds. They'll say Goffstown ball. It's like number 10, Michael Ferentz, Jr. will check in.
Now on the game for Salem, number 10, Mike Ferentz.
First substitute in tonight's game.
Yeah, he'll check in for Burns. Had troubles getting it in. Gets it into TJ. To be out of bounds. That's going to be Salem ball.
Okay, making a lot of early turnovers. Got to really be much more careful with the basketball.
Now here's Poulin. Layup. Floats it up and in for Poulin. He hits it. 3-point lead now for Salem. It is now 7-4. 3:34 left in the first quarter. Isaac through contact. Nothing. And a fast break. Oh, he loses the ball a bit. Carabello loses out of bounds. That's going to be Goffstown ball.
Now 7-4, just under 3.5 to go, first period.
Oh, turnover. Almost a turnover right there. Here's the corner for Dutton. Let's get it back over to Kelly. Kelly, pump fake. Try to drive. Through contact. Kelly loses the ball. Another turnover for Goffstown. 3 in the corner on the way. Knocks it down. Carabello from downtown. First 3 of the night. It's now 10-4 for Salem. Kelly, the pump fake. That's going to be out of bounds. This is going to say Goffstown ball.
Okay, we've had a lot of penetration, but we're not able to finish off those inside plays. Got to get a little bit more movement from the other guys.
Kennedy checks in for Goffstown.
Will Kennedy had a lot of nice baskets in our last game against Londonderry. Hopefully he can repeat that tonight.
Here's Dutton, going to try to drive. Get out to Isaac. Down the lane, that's going to be a foul. Call a push right there. Much to the displeasure of the Salem fans, but that was clearly a foul right there, Al.
Oh, that was no question about
that was
the
clearly
foul
a foul.
there.
So.
And that was on number 10, Mike Ferentz's first personal, and the Blue Devils now have 2 team fouls.
Get out to Dutton.
I'd like to see a couple of picks in here. Salem's going with that straight man-to-man. Just get a pick to get somebody free.
Bugatti down the lane, and he lays it in. The freshman lays it in. Leads down to 4 now, 10-6. Goffstown still in the zone defense. Fast inside. That should have a foul call right there. That's gonna be, they call a turnover right there. Here's Judd. Judd's gonna pull a 3. That body's flying everywhere. 3 on the way in the corner. Foul. 4-point play opportunity.
That was Trevor Domenico. And the lead's up to 7 now with a minute and a half left, first period.
Bad foul right there. Salem's got a 7-point lead, 13-6.
It's the first foul on Robbie.
Bad foul by McGeady. Knocks it in. It's now an 8-point lead. Second Poyo. Poyo checks in for Dutton. Oh, yeah, the seniors' first time tonight on the court. Here's Bugatti. Got to get out the Poyo. It's going to be out of bounds. This is going to say Goffstown ball, deflected out of bounds.
Yeah, that ball was deflected by Salem. Going to try to get a few people cutting through the middle. We're just working the ball around the outside, and Salem is content to let us pass the ball around.
Stolen away right there. Oh, he missed the layup. He completely blew that layup right there.
Oh.
Carbella had a wide open layup, and he completely blew it. That breaks Salem's momentum right there. Here's Empoyo over to Judd. Judd for 3, and he drains it. That's a 5-point swing right there. And Goffstown's lead down, deficit's down to 5, 14-9.
Under 30 to go. Salem may hold for the last shot.
Yeah, so that was a 5-point swing on that last one. Salem blows the wide open layup, and then Judd hits the corner 3. So instead of it being 16-7, it's now 14-9. Quick ball movement on this possession. Salem trying to hold for the last shot. Showing exactly why they're the number 2 seed in the state, Al.
I just saw Coach Rob McLaughlin signal for that 1, so they're going to hold it to the end.
Right in the corner on the way. That's going to be off the mark. 2 seconds left. We got to be at the lay. That's going to be way short. So at the end of the first quarter, rather closer start than we expected. Salem's holding a 5-point lead. It is 14-9. We'll be back momentarily.
And I'll tell you, in these games when you're a decided underdog, one of the key things is if you keep the game as close as possible, and especially get into the fourth quarter close, that puts the pressure on the home team, which is the favorite team, because everybody here, with the exception of obviously a few Goffstown people, are expecting Salem to come out with a victory here. But we know we've seen stranger things happen before, and if anyone who watches NCAA basketball remembers last year when Virginia, the number 1 seed, got upset by the number 16 team.
UMBC.
The
by 20.
The first time in history that's ever happened. But there have been other 15 seeds that have beaten number 2s before.
I think the most notable one is when Duke lost to, was a team.
Yeah, that was, I'm trying to think who that was.
Oh, no, it was when also Georgetown lost to Florida Gulf Coast.
Florida Gulf Coast.
Florida Gulf Coast made a Sweet 16 run as the 15 seed.
I mean, it can happen. It can happen in the colleges. It could certainly happen in high school, because having a home court for a playoff game is a big advantage.
So Salem starting off. They call a foul. That's an offensive foul on Salem right there. That's be a Goffstown ball. That's a turnover.
I think they got Ben Laycock for that foul.
Laycock's first. Much to the pleasure of the Salem fans, but that's going to be a foul call.
3 team fouls now on the Blue Devils.
It's like Kobe Putnam was checking for Mike Judd. Putnam, the senior, that's his first shift tonight.
I know Salem likes to run, so I think it's important for us to get as many fresh players in as we can, because the second half is when
Kennedy's
it really
going to try a
starts to
three.
show
Oh,
up.
and he hits it. Will Kennedy knocks it down and is down to a 2-point lead, 14-12. Kennedy's first bucket of the night. He just pulled up and hit it. Quick inside pass to the Laycocks. That's going to be a turnover right there. That's Goffstown running down the floor. Here's McGeady down the lane. He's going to get blocked. Oh, they call travel on that. McGeady's trying to draw contact, but ref calls a travel on that.
You got about a foot height difference in those two players right there.
Now here's Salem running down the floor. Good defense this time from Goffstown. Good switch. Running down the floor, no contact. The follow, though, by Kyle Poulin. Nobody boxed him out, and he gets the lead up to 4, 16-12. Here's Putnam. Back to Empoyo, back out to Putnam. Putnam, big football guy. Got to get over to Begidi. Begidi's going to pull a three. That's going to be short. Three on the way. Hits it by Carabello. And just like that, the lead's back up to 7.
That's his second 3 on the night.
Oh, good look to Empoyo. Oh, I call travel on that.
Yeah, he did take an extra step underneath. And you saw the defender coming at him, caused him to take the extra step and caused the travel.
There's another 3 on the way. Hits that one. Carabello, that's his third 3 already.
That's his third 3. He's the high scorer of the game right now with 9 points.
And his largest lead of the game, it's 10 points. Here's Putnam. Stripped by Poulin. And he hits it. 12-point lead and timeout Goffstown.
Wow, that was a real quick explosion by Salem. It went from 2 to 12.
10-point run.
In just about a minute and a half. And obviously a much needed timeout by Coach Cowett. I know we're been playing that zone. I'm just wondering if we're going to have to go switched up
I'd switch to a man by now.
to man-to-man or maybe some kind of a zone press, because they're really shredding us now from the outside. Salem has hit 4 threes so far in this first half. And
We've hit 2.
and we have one by Mike Judd and one by Will Kennedy. But we're gonna can't trade baskets with them to get back into this game.
No, they need to start making some shots and get some shots on, get some stops on defense. Here's Dutton. Gonna get over to Gabidi. Putnam gonna try to drive. Too strong, gonna get the bounce. Colby Putnam, lucky bounce. That's his first bucket of the night, leads down to 10, 24-14. 5:12 left in the second quarter. Here's Laycocks, gotta get it out. Another 3 on the way, that's too strong. Dunn gets the board.
Boy, that ball looked good coming out of Carabello's hand, though.
Yeah, but he couldn't hold on to it. Big possession for Goffstown right here. He's gonna go over to Hyzak. Hyzak got to catch and shoot. too strong. Let's be out of bounds. Let's go to Salem ball.
Well, that was a nice screen for that play. At least that's what we need to get more uncontested shots and hopefully make a big percentage of them.
Goffstown's pressing now. There's Lakehawks. It's getting a foul. It's too strong. We'll go to the line for a couple of free throws. Foul's on Judd. I think that's his second.
That's 2 on Mike and 3 team fouls on the Grizzlies.
So Salem holding a 10-point lead. They've flexed a bit. Knocks down that first one.
That's 2 points for Laycock.
Second one in and out. Can't hit that one. Here's Kelly. Gotta get out to Dutton. Dutton's gonna try a 3. That's gonna be off the mark. Laycock's to the board. Lakehawks. That's a travel. That's a travel.
He shuffled his feet, no question about it.
I mean, he jumped up and down, so that's a travel violation. So he jumps up and down. That's a travel. But Salem fans are not delighted by that. Here's McGeady going to go over to Dutton. That's an offensive foul, though, on Dutton.
Actually, they called that one on...
Is it Robbie or... Oh, it's on Judd.
On Mike Judd. That's his 3rd personal foul.
So
he's going to be coming out.
Yep, that's a big loss right there for the rest of the half. Goffstown still in the zone defense. That's a 2. Judd gets the board.
Got the ball! Got the ball!
Out to Kelly.
Out!
Kelly is going to get fouled.
That should be 2 shots.
And that will be 2 shots.
And they got foul on Kyle Poulin. That's his 1st personal foul.
Kyle picked up his first, so 4th team foul. So both teams got 4 fouls. So neither team really in foul trouble. And yes, we think so. Jack Kelly hits his first free throw.
And Kennedy now is back in for Mike Judd. Judd's with those 3 personal fouls.
Kelly hits his second one.
He's hit all 4 of his free throws tonight.
So Kelly, although kind of iffy from the foul line regular season, so far is perfect tonight. Leads down to 8 now. That's going to be a foul. Call a reach.
I think they got Robbie for that foul.
This is Robbie. That's his second. So Robbie's got to be careful. Ball to go to Ferentz or to Carabello. Oh, and Jack Kelly just suplexed. Put a suplex on Ben Laycock. Hopefully Laycock's okay.
Laycock was trying to give him a head fake, and he went for it and landed right on top of him.
So that's gonna be. I think that's gonna be a 1-and-1. I think that's 7 fouls on Goffstown now.
That foul was on.
No, it's only 6.
Connor Hyzak.
Oh, it's on Hyzak. I thought it was Kelly. I thought Kelly just suplexed him. Guess I was wrong.
Yeah, that's only 16 fouls so far for Goffstown.
Almost loses it right there. Pull-up shot on the way by Carabello.
Carabello's the first player in double figures of 11.
Kelly out to Begubbie for 3. Splash. They got to call a foul on that too. And they call a foul too. So
I think they got.
Talk about pouring salt on the wounds.
Mike Ferentz on that one also.
Second play, we'll check in for Beguidi. I guess they call a push-off.
So this is a chance for a 5 or a 6-point play.
Got to get into Kelly. Here's Dutton. Oh, that's going to be out of bounds, Salem ball.
Dribbled it right off his foot. 2:45 to go. It's an 8-point lead right now for the Blue Devils.
Goffstown still in the zone D. Salem trying to push through it. Inside to Kyle, out to Carabello. That's another 3. That's off to Mark Kelly with the board. Goffstown down 8. Almost loses it. That is a turnover right there. Deep 3. That's off to Mark Isaac with the board.
Grizzlies need a hoop badly right now.
They do. Both teams are kind of at a stalemate. Good ball movement by Goffstown. And Poyo for 3. Off the mark. And Kennedy gets it. It's a good timeout, Salem. Quick timeout, alert timeout by Coach McLaughlin.
30-second timeout, Salem.
We're at
I think
1:37 left. Now, still an 8-point lead for the Blue Devils.
So Goffstown's hanging in there. It's not a blowout like many people thought it would be, but
right. And I think if we can just get another hoop before halftime, get it down to 5 or 6, that would be certainly a workable margin.
because they're getting the stops on defense they need. Like, I don't think Salem scored in like a minute and a half, I think, or close to 2 minutes. So
No, and one of the things too I've noticed on defense is we are playing the zone, but Salem has done a good job moving the ball around
they've
the
had
zone.
quick passes.
And occasionally created some openings in a zone, which, when they've got those big guys inside, that makes a doubly difficult for us to get in there and stop them.
So Goffstown still in the 2-3 zone. There's Kyle. That's going to be a pull-up shot. That's short. Another missed shot by Salem. So Salem's in a bit of a drought right now. But so is Goffstown. That's going to be a foul. Call a foul on Domenico. Go for a reach. So 1:21 left. Both teams with 6 fouls.
Actually, that was they called that one on Jared Burns, number 12. That's his first personal. Now both teams are going to be in bonus on the next foul.
It's going to be Salem ball. Kelly misses the shot. So, yeah, both teams are in a drought right now. Pass inside that. Oh, stripped by Dutton. Looks like Dutton got fouled right there, but they didn't call a foul.
It looked like Jared Burns got his hand in there, but just looks like it was all ball according to the officials.
No foul calls right there. Wide open 3 in the corner. That's going to be off. Isaac board. Isaac down the lane. Reverse layup. And 1.
That's best.
And 1 for Connor Isaac.
I'll tell you, he's done a really good job on the boards. He's had the last 3 or 4 rebounds in a row for us on defense.
So Isaac pardons the Blue Devil C. Gets the and 1. 6-point lead. He can cut it to 5 on this bucket. Hits that one.
Old-fashioned 3-point play for Connor.
And checking in for the Devils is Ferentz. He's going to give Laycock a break before the half. So we've kept Laycock kind of quiet so far.
Laycock has only had 2 free throws in the first half.
So we've kept him quiet. We've done a good job shutting him down. So it looks like Salem's going to hold for this final shot.
I think they are. 5-point lead, 24 seconds to go. Again, we don't want to foul here because that will put them on the free throw line with 1 and 1.
Yeah, that's going to be off the mark. Oh, it goes in. Isaac got the butter. That's going to be off the mark. And that's the end of the first half.
I think Kyle Pula, number 22, is credited with that hoop. That's 10 points for him.
So at halftime, Salem holding a slim 7-point lead, 29-22. Certainly not what the Blue Devils expected. Goffstown's hanging in here. So we'll take a break, and we're going to come back for the second half. This is what it comes down to. So, I mean, like you said, Goffstown cannot let Salem go on a 10-0 run, because if they do, game's pretty much over. Like, they're not coming back from down 18-19.
First few minutes of the second half in any basketball game is always key. It just sets the tone for the half. And again, we're down 7, which is certainly a workable margin. I think if we can keep it close going into that fourth quarter, anything can happen.
I mean, this is definitely what nobody in Salem expected. They expected them to be blowing Goffstown out, though, but Goffstown's not going down.
No, we're certainly hustling and putting a good effort in. We obviously have a huge height disadvantage in this game. Connor Hyzak, though, has done a terrific job on the boards. Certainly looking for a few of our outside shooters to get going a little bit. Again, the only person for us in foul trouble right now is Mike Judd.
He's got 3. So.
And Mike has 5 points. He and Robbie are our 2 high scorers with 5. And for Salem, Zach Carabello with 11 and Kyle Poulin with 10 are their 2 high scorers.
It's going to be a turnover right off the bat, so Goffstown throws it out of bounds on the first possession.
Again, unofficially, we have Goffstown for 11 turnovers right now.
Oh, and on the other end, reversal of fortunes. Salem loses it 2.
Now, we've got to capitalize on those mistakes. When they come down and do not get a shot off, we've got to come back down and do something with the ball.
Here's Kennedy. They get over to Dutton, out to Bagidi. Robbie's going to try driving the lane. Spin move. Oh, good look inside the Putnam.
Oh, great pass.
The freshman with the eyes behind his head gets it over to Putnam and leads down the 5, 29-24. Three in the corner, in and out. Long rebound out to Salem. Another 3 on the way. That one's strong too. Another board for Salem. Layup off the glass.
Hey, you can't give Salem all these extra shots underneath. Again, they've got to do a better job boxing out.
Here's Kennedy. Almost loses it. That's going to be a turnover. Kennedy with a bad pass. Salem ball. The Goffstown need to stop here.
Unofficially, I have Goffstown with 12 turnovers right now.
Fadeaway shot. Oh, but nobody boxes him out. He blows the layup too. Kennedy's going to try a 3. That's going to be an air ball. But Goffstown holds it. But got to be for 3. That's going to be short. Layup on the other end for Carabello.
Again, I saw him starting to take off as soon as our shot went up, figuring that they thought Salem would get the rebound.
There's Isaac. Get rid of Putnam. $11-point lead. 11-point lead for Salem. They blow the Goffstown with a lazy turnover right there. Here's Putnam.
Can't find anyone open.
That's going to call a foul.
They got number 12, Jared Burns, for that foul. That's his second personal foul and a very unhappy home Salem crowd.
But that was clearly a foul. That's clearly a foul, so. Here's Bagidi. Is Isaac trying to drive. It's going to be short. Fights for it. That's going to be Salem ball.
Yeah, Connor lost that ball right on the end line.
That's going to be a foul. Oh, shut up. I'm trying to concentrate. Do it, Pizza. I'm trying to concentrate.
They got Isaac for that foul. That's his second personal foul. And first on the Grizzlies in the second half.
Oh, turnover right there.
I think they got T.J. Dutton on that one.
I think that should have been a foul in the first place right there.
Looked like a hot potato. No one could get a hold of that basketball.
His first, team second.
And turnover right there. Oh. Kelly tried to get over to Dutton, but nobody could. Three in the corner. In and out. Kelly with the board. Kelly got to get out to Bugatti in the corner. That's going to be off to Mark Laycock with the board. It's going to be a foul on Isaac.
Those fouls are starting to mount up for the Grizzlies. That's 3 now on Connor. And third team foul on the half for Goffstown.
Isaac obviously upset with that call.
Goffstown foul number 5, Connor Isaac, his third, team third.
Rims that one in. 12-point lead.
Now the game for Salem, number 10, Mike Barrett.
Hits them both.
12 points on the night for Poulin. 12 for Poulin and 13 for Carabello. There's the 2 big scorers.
And a bad turnover right there by Robbie. The Goffstown solely just out of sync right now.
Yeah, I think they're going to take a timeout and talk this one over. It was 7, and now it's quickly ballooned back up to 13 points.
We had it down to 5 at one point.
Right, 5 point. You're right. Now it's 13, and Salem has a chance to break this open unless Goffstown can muster a big challenge right now. Again, I've got us unofficially for 15 turnovers in the game, and we talked about minimizing turnovers to try to keep this game close. And as the time is starting to wane, it becomes much more important now to protect the basketball.
Goffstown needs to stop right now, like immediately.
And actually, Salem has only had 4 people score for them.
Turnover right there by Isaac. That's going to be a foul.
They called that one, but they didn't call that bucket.
Yeah. Salem fans upset, but that was obviously a foul. So.
And they got number 10, Mike Ferenc.
Yes, they are serious.
That's his 3rd personal foul. Coach McLaughlin's certainly not happy about that call.
Now here's Robbie. Gonna get over to Kelly. Over to Isaac. Isaac, pull up jumper, got it. So that was beautiful ball movement right there. Isaac hits the money down to 11. And Laycock finally gets on the board, I think.
That's the first time they've been able to get him the ball underneath for an easy layup.
Isaac down the play. That's an offensive foul.
That's 4 fouls now on Isaac. We can't afford to lose him.
He's going to have to come out of the game now.
Connor Isaac got that foul. His 4th, team 4.
And JoJo Pollo has come in to replace him. And Connor is just shaking his head over on the bench.
Yeah, well, that was an offensive foul. His feet were set. Laycock misses it. Gets the layup, though. There's McGeady. Over to Dutton. That's a foul. That's a foul. That's a foul right there.
And I believe they got
on Dutton.
Dutton on the foul.
Was it a reach?
Yeah, that's his second personal foul, and that's already 5 team fouls for Goffstown.
Dutton's second. Yeah, it's Dutton's second. So, holding a 15-point lead. That's going to travel.
A 15-point lead right now for Salem, just under 2:20 to go, third period.
Kelly's going to get rejected at the rim. That's Goffstown ball.
Well, that's why you have that 6'6" guy in the middle.
Hey, get out to Empoyo. Judd down the lane, out to Kelly. Good pass. Quick timeout by Goffstown as they get the lead down to 13.
60-second timeout, Goffstown.
So right at 2 minutes to go, 13-point lead.
Yep.
Again, we talked about trying to get it down to a workable margin starting the fourth, but right now we're certainly in a little bit of trouble here.
Yep, Salem starts building this lead, and it's going to get to a point where it's out of reach.
It's amazing, though. I'm looking at Salem still. Only 4 people have scored for them.
So I think that's what Cal needs to stress, saying, like, only 4 of them have scored, so let the others on the court. Let them shoot it. So.
And again, it's been Carabello and Poulin has been the 2 big guys. Goffstown, 1, 2, 3, 4. We have 6 people who have scored for us, and our high scorer is Jack Kelly with 6 points. And we also have Robbie has 5, Mike Judd has 5, Connor Hyzak has 5. Funny, we've seen it a lot. So we've seen games where some teams have 9 and 10 scores, and then this game, Salem has 4, but the 4 guys have accounted for a lot of points.
Goss on a full court press now. 3-on-2. And it's stripped. Turnover right there. Goffstown comes out with a turnover. Here's Judd. He's going to get fouled.
I believe they got Kyle Poulin, number 22 on that one. That's his second personal foul.
Salem foul number 22, Kyle Poulin.
Only the third team foul for Salem in the second half.
I'm going to get out to Kennedy. It's Kelly. Out to the JoJo. Corner, that's an air ball. Boyle with a bad shot. Three on the way. For Carabello. Leads up to 16.
That's his 4th three-pointer of the game.
Bugutby with the move off the mark. Kelly with the follow, and he hits it.
Nice
Gets down to
follow by
14.
Jack. But again, we can't start trading 2s for 3s.
No, we can't. Because then it looks like Salem's going to burn some clock right here to the final shot. Can't finish it. That's going to be a foul.
Yeah, they're always looking for Laycock under the hoop. And that foul was on Poyo. That's his first personal foul.
Bullen has that one.
His first, team 6.
That one's no good. Kelly the board. You got to be down the lane. And one for Robbie Bugiti. The freshman. We can't stress out enough, the freshman. Not playing like a freshman tonight. Chance for a three-point play. Get it down to 10.
That was Trevor Domenico on that foul.
Trevor Domenico, his first, team 4.
Misses that shot. They call a foul. So that's going to...
I think they got JoJo Poyo on the foul.
That's going to be a 1-and-1 for Salem.
Goffstown foul number 3, JoJo Empoya. His second, team 7.
So now Salem's going to be shooting extra free throws the rest of this game. And they're a pretty good free throw shooting team.
Looking for a violation, though, but he called a pump fake, so that technically doesn't count. It's that one.
Salem has hit 8 of their 11 free throws.
Woo, Kelly with a spin move right there. That's a travel right there.
Still 3.5 seconds. Salem still can get off one decent shot with a 15-point lead.
Half-court shot, good for go. That's going to be no good.
That hit the back of the rim.
So at the end of the third quarter, Salem expands the lead to 15. It is 47-32. And we'll be back momentarily for the fourth quarter.
That was an 18-10 margin for Salem in that third quarter to open the lead up to 15. And again, at this point, really going to have to gamble. This is a big margin to come back from, but I think the key thing, one thing we think we have to say is that this is the first year for both the girls and boys basketball teams in Division I basketball. And if you would have asked a lot of people before the season started whether both teams would make the playoffs, I would have bet you could have got a lot of people that would have said that will not happen.
Yeah,
so,
say both of them make the playoffs.
So again, you're getting experience. The girls lost a heartbreaker to Central last week over at the Simon Gym in Manchester. And again, this is something that not only the players but the coach will learn from it, and hopefully things will continue to get better as we move into the future.
So Salem will have the ball with a 15-point lead. So at this point, Salem can just run some clock. They really don't need to shoot it. There you go. I think it's where Salem's going to run some clock unless they get a good shot. Side to Laycock. He hits it. 17-point lead now. Kelly, look for contact. Not going to get it. This is the layup. Kennedy gets the board.
No hope on that one.
Looking for a foul on Isaac. That wasn't going to happen though. That was on Salem.
That was Tim Spampanato on that foul. That's his first personal foul.
Timmy Spampanato, his first, team 5.
Here's Dutton. Too strong. Kelly with the board. He's going to foul and one. Jack Kelly chance for a three-point play. Kelly's doing work.
And Jack is our first player in double figures now with 10.
He caught the Blue Devils napping on that one.
And they got Laycock for his third personal foul.
Salem foul number 11, Ben Laycock, his third, team sixth.
Kelly hits that one. Has Kelly been perfect from the line tonight?
Yes, he has. 5 for 5.
Wow, what an improvement right there. Oh, it's going to be out of bounds. It's going to be Salem ball? They call it kickball violation on Goffstown, I think.
Yeah, it is Salem ball underneath. One thing you'll notice is as Salem certainly looks like they're going to move on, they're a pretty good free throw shooting team, and free throws become very critical as you get into the quarters, semis, and certainly a final game.
But I don't think anybody's going to catch Exeter this year. I just think Exeter's on another level.
Yeah, they went undefeated all season. They've beaten everybody by a pretty good margin. But, again, if the team gets hot at the right time, we know that anything can happen.
Yeah, I think Exeter's going to run the table this year. Salem with a 15-point lead now.
14 points right now for Kyle Poulin.
Blows that one. He's going to try a three. Hits it. Will Kennedy, that's his second three. Leads down to 12. 6:42 left. Three on the way. Hits it right back.
That's 5 3-pointers for Zach Carabello.
Kennedy another three. That's going to be off the mark.
That really woke up the Salem crowd across the way, that last 3-pointer by Carabello.
Plays it in. 17-point lead now. That's going to be, say, Goffstown ball.
16 points for Kyle Poulin and 19 points for Carabello. There's the two high scorers in the game.
Robbie almost had that stolen away from him. It's off the glass. Down to 15 once again.
9 points for Robbie in the game for freshman playing.
Almost stolen away right there.
Game. Great job.
Oh, Dutton does steal it away, but take it right back. That's a lot of foul right there, but nothing happened. And a timeout by Goffstown.
Timeout, Goffstown.
18 points for Poulin and 19 points for Carabello. 37 points out of those two players, and still only 4 scorers for Salem.
This is ridiculous.
They've got Carabello, Domenico, Laycock, and Poulin. They're 4 scorers, and that accounted for the 57 points. But again, it's pretty impressed by Salem's ball movement, although I will say I would have expected a little bit more out of Laycock underneath the basket. I mean, he's up now to 8 points, but with a guy his size, you think you'd be pounding the ball into him, picking up all kinds of fouls on your opponents. And then obviously you can kick the ball out to Carabello or Poulin and Domenico. They've got some pretty good three-point shooters. Although last night I happened to watch the Virginia-Syracuse game, Virginia, great team, shot 72%
Oh,
from three-point line
my
in
goodness.
last night's game.
Here's Kelly going to get rid of Bagidi.
Yeah, Michael, keep it up.
Kelly almost loses it. Inside to Dutton.
Come on, White, hands up. Hands up, White.
Robbie off the glass. Hits it again.
Nice shot.
Bagidi starting to heat up a little bit.
And Bagidi's in double figures
Oh,
with
and
11.
that's going to be a turnover. And that's going to put Goffstown around the line right there. Another turnover for Salem.
Looks like they got DiDomenico.
His second, team 7.
That's his second personal foul.
Another case the Blue Devils got caught napping right there.
Yeah, and now 1-1 now for the Grizzlies.
Dunn hits the first.
That's the first point of the night for Dutton.
Dunn rims out the second one.
It's only the second free throw that Goffstown has missed the entire game.
That's impressive. This is blows the layup. Poland cleans it up right there.
7 points this quarter for Kyle Poulin.
That's going to be a foul. That's going to put Poulin right on, Bagidi right on the line. Salem still nursing a 16-point lead. Pretty healthy 16-point lead.
They got Carabello for that foul. That's 2 on him.
Bagidi hits the first.
He is a very good free throw shooter.
How many does Robbie have?
Robbie has 12.
He has 12. A freshman, first playoff game, having 12 points.
And make it 13.
Hits them both. Running down the lane is Kyle. Kelly off the lane, coast to coast. Lays down the 14 once again. That's going to be a foul. Call a push on Kelly. I don't know what Kelly's arguing about. That's clearly a foul. Kelly pushed him with 2 hands. Oh, Jack's got to calm down because.
That's 2 fouls on Jack.
Goffstown foul, 33, Jack Kelly. His second, team 9.
Let's go, White.
Backs out the first one. Done looking to push. That's a tip. That's a tip. That was a tip. That was not a backcourt.
Hands up, hands up.
Kenny for 3. In and out. Bagidi move. And Swan.
That was a very nice ball fake
Poulin
by
just
Kyle Poulin.
giving Goffstown an education tonight.
24 points right now for Kyle Poulin.
Jack Kelly, his third, team 10.
25.
17-point lead. Kelly. It's air.
Jump in. Slide.
Kyle Poulin had a slow start. But boys, he picked it up in the second half for
It's like
Salem.
Putnam will check in for Kelly.
Now beginning for Goffstown, number 20, Kobe Putnam.
And we have 6 seniors for Goffstown that looks like this will be their final high school basketball game.
And this is my final game for commentating. Yeah, I don't think I'll be returning to Goffstown TV next year, so.
You going to the NBA? Or
I'm not sure where the life's going to take me, but I've been doing this for 4 years, and it's been an incredible journey. And
well, I'll tell you, Caleb, it's been a pleasure doing these games with you. You do a tremendous job on the play-by-play.
Good to have you and Scott as my color man. So, I mean, last year, boys lost a lot of good players and went to a new league, went to a new coach. To see them get into the playoffs this year is just incredible. And they put up a fight. They put up 47 points. So, like, it's not like they had a bad night.
Right.
Just Salem's just another animal.
Well, you can see why they're the number 2 seed in Division I.
Kenny off the glass. It's going to be no good. So, I mean, you got to give Goffstown credit. They never quit. They fought all the way to the end. And they're still fighting right now. Well, that's like the Playcock.
21 points now with just under 2 minutes to play.
Hands up.
That's a high money. That's a timeout, Cowett. So, I mean, I think the Salem players in the fans can start celebrating a bit. It looks like they'll be moving on to the quarterfinals.
Yeah, and this is what timeout. You know, a lot of people wonder why you're down 19. You're calling it a timeout. This is one of those teachable moments. You know, coach will talk to the kids and say, look, we're not going to win this game, but let's play hard and play this one all the way to the end, because in another day, in another time, it's going to be different for us. And this is, you want your kids to make sure that they demonstrate, especially to the younger players, that you don't give up no matter what the score is. You play it
Always
all
fight
the
to
way
the
out.
end. And considering the injuries Goffstown had, losing Derek Sekowicz in the second game of the season, then losing Miles Green halfway through, and not having Clay Campbell for a majority of the season to.
Oh, that's a big loss. I mean, you're playing a team tonight who has a 6'6" guy under there. You've also got another 6'5" player on their roster, and our biggest man is with his leg all in a cast. So that makes it tough. And they got Bagidi on that foul. That's his 3rd foul. And we're now over the double foul limit.
So 19-point lead. Could make it 21 again. Wait, can't get that, so could get it to 20 here.
And I am running out of room on my score sheet for Kyle Poulin.
Yeah. So Goffstown fought hard, but wasn't meant to be tonight.
Kyle Poulin has 15 points in this last quarter.
This quarter, my goodness. Imagine if the game went to overtime, but we'd have no room then. So Robert Brigidi go to the foul line.
And I would think pretty soon that you're going to see Coach McLaughlin clear the bench, get all their starters out.
Along with Coach Cowett.
And give them a chance for the home crowd to give them their due.
Brigidi hits that one, so Goffstown cracks 50 points. Not often does a high school team score 50 points and not win the game, but.
And usually these first round games are pretty much defensive battles.
Yeah, but not tonight. Tonight's been an offensive shootout from both teams.
Robbie 4 out of 5 from the foul line.
Dutton fights it, takes it away. Dutton in the corner for 3. It's the backboard.
And they got a foul on Goffstown.
Looks like Goffstown, Poyo, Judd, and Susie checking for the last time. 3 seniors. Probably for the last shift, their high school careers.
They got Colby Putnam for that last foul. And guess who's on the foul line for Salem? Kyle Poulin again.
Poulin again! Could he hit 7? How many points do you have tonight?
I'll have to get my calculator out.
Well, either him or Carabello. One of those two got to be player of the game because
I think I've got him at 29 unofficially right now. Got 10 field goals. And 9 free throws. So
I
right
can't hit it
now
now on that one.
29 points on the night.
Judd for 3. Can't get it, and Poyo fights for it. Judd loses it. That's going to be Salem
under
ball.
a minute right now with a 19-point lead for the Blue Devils. And there's Kyle Poulin coming out of the game, getting a big round of applause by the Salem fans. Definitely the player of the game.
One last shot. 21-point lead, 72-51.
That basket by Bennett was the 5th player now for Salem to score.
Poyo's going to get fouled.
And that foul was on Bennett. That's his first personal. And both teams are in double bonus now.
This is the Putnams, 24 seniors, our last kid to play. John and Patricia Putnam. Colby Putnam is the last of their 4 or 5 boys to play any varsity sport tonight.
Wow, so we were told Colby Putnam's the last of the Putnams who've been playing for 24 years. That's incredible. It's like Salem Blue Devils will serenade the Grizzlies to the end as JoJo knocks down that free throw. So Salem get one last shot or do they hold it? It's like, not sure yet. And Susie's going to get called for a foul. So Goffstown, although fought hard, Blue Devils' better team will prevail in the end.
This is Adam Ayala at the foul line. First time we've seen him tonight. He comes right in and makes his first free throw. Two free throws by Ayala.
On the last 10 seconds of the season. Judd for 3. Off the mark. And with that, that's all she wrote. The Salem Blue Devils defeat the Goffstown Grizzlies, score of 74-52. And Goffstown's season comes to an end. So Salem move on to the quarterfinals to play the winner of Keene and Nashua North. And the Goffstown season comes to an end. So folks, after 4 years, this is where I sign up for the final time. So I'm Caleb Brown, joined alongside by Scott Gross and my good friend Al Pern. And I want to thank you all for these last 4 years. And good luck to all the Grizzlies, all the graduating seniors in the future. And that's where we sign it off. So thank you all. Good night.